we finally made our 1,000th balloon here on Twitch. This is our wall. We have got here Iggy Jam, we've got our Sharpie Sharp and a Micro Kyle, a Raid Lightsaber with those who raided us this evening. We've got our mason jar full of water. We have a speed dog. We have a chicken. We have an email inbox that I need to check harder. And of course, my lovely husband, Mr. Sharp, bringing me a snack. Thank you, all of you, for making it possible to get to Balloon 1,000. We had to do it. Today on stream, we made Pesto, the baby penguin, who, I have checked, weighs more than my human 5-year-old son. Waddle, 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 waddle. I do love his squint little eyes. I love his little feet and the fat roll over it. He's a very big boy. Oh, squishy.
Good party.
Birthday party!
For Caroline
I mean,
Flower.
you know what's great with birthday parties?
Cake.
Yes, cake, Mr. Sharp. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. All right, friends, this is it. The end of the stream. Can you believe it?
I see where you were going with that.
I was going to say balloons.
Presents.
Oh, my gosh.
Wait, what?
So today on SharpBalloons, we were challenged to recreate this amazing artwork by Odorette as chicken boba. So we have our chicken boba drink. Look at that. All of these delicious Easter eggs on the inside. And who's making those eggs? Why, of course, our wonderful chicken friend nesting on the top of the cup. We've got our huge straw. We've got our ice cubes. This is amazing. Thank you so much for this request, Heather Bear. I mean, look at how great it came out. No regrets! It's amazing and so refreshing. Mmm. Tonight on SharpBalloons, we were challenged to recreate this froggy claw machine. And, well, I think we did a pretty good job. Grab a frog, any frog. Look, we've won one. We've won a prize. There it is. Right there. And maybe my favorite part, it dances. What? They're totally rigged, though. You will lose your money. I'm just saying. Grab a frog, any frog. Woo! Ribbit. Photo shoot time.
Try to get it. It's hard to get the right angle.
I know. How do you? All my sides are good sides. How do you decide?
Well, all your sides are good sides, but what about all the sides of this recording
Yeah, no,
equipment?
the
that's in
room
the
is
way
not.
here? Okay. All right. Now you're scared of the turkey ride. Oh no! Now the turkey ride is the most fun you've ever had. Turkey told you a horrible secret. You told Turkey a horrible secret.
You're gonna die.
Whoa.
Today on our subscriber gratitude stream, we made an adorable little tater tot, the kitty cat with 2 woken arms. We made a Battleth from Klingon Battle. And, of course, we made Luisa from Encanto with her donkey friend. She's the strong one. Yeah!
I feel pretty warm. How do you feel, babe? Sorry, I shouldn't have thrown you under the the bus there. First time doing the stream. I am new here. Hi, my name is Shayna Sharp, and we're gonna be on the front page, so I hope we can get it together by then. Let's where's the music? There's the music. There we go. Good day to you. Good Tuesday. We're gonna probably keep it kind of a short stream today because it is a day when our son gets out of school early, like the minimum day, and we also have to pick up the little kitty boys who had a bit of an operation, or maybe are currently having a bit of an operation. So their pickup time is, I believe you said, between 1 and 2. As is the time to, Mr. Sharp brings me apple slices. Arranged so beautifully. Thank you, my love. But it's a working Tuesday. It's like a work in progress, a working Tuesday.
Just another working Tuesday.
Just another working Tuesday. Of course, we got McDougal, RC, and nothing more variant. That is all we need. All we need to get started. I think what I'm going to do...
You guys look like you're doing a heavy metal alphabet there.
Yeah. That's basically it. You got it, babe.
Richie, what's going on here?
And what's going on here?
Man, these guys started doing a thing.
What's going on here?
You got noisy.
I think balloons, maybe. The Gabby's Dollhouse movie came out last weekend, maybe, earlier this month.
Yes.
And so,
actually, it's technically in September.
Technically,
Final Friday in September. I have no idea if that's how you say September in French also, by the way.
I don't remember.
Great.
I remember out.
I mean, I just like to say them the way that they're written in English, but with a fake French pronunciation at the end.
I think they appreciate that.
November.
Hi again, RC, but you gotta go. You need lunch before your meetings. Put food in your body.
Yeah. You will be so much better in meetings with a little bit of food.
I mean, RC knows this.
Your brain.
RC's figured out how.
Your ability to tolerate other human beings.
Take care of that. Yeah.
Because if you haven't eaten,
Ugh.
and then Joanne is like, actually, I have one more question. You're going to be like, Joanne?
Whoa.
People have got places to be. It's not here.
Mac and cheese
stow
to
it.
eat.
Can you email me about it? Can you email me about it? If the answer is yes, then shut the heck up.
Maybe you shoulda.
Joe.
So,
Joanne.
we're thinking about doing.
Bex, you and me both.
I don't think you could live. I don't think you could either. Nor I. I don't think any of us.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Do
I'm
well
not like
without
addicted or anything, okay?
I could quit at any time.
I could go like a while without eating. But if I couldn't do it at all, I'd probably die.
I don't prefer it. All right, Gabby Cats.
Acumizer, is beer food? Yeah.
I mean, sure.
I'm of a mind that, like,
It's
more or
bread
less.
soda.
Exactly. Gross soda for adults. I'm of a mind that more or less any sort of caloric intake goes in the general, like, food or food and beverages category if you prefer, but, like, essentially that's nutrients that you're putting into the chemical experiment that is your body, and, you know, the effects are good, the effects are bad, the effects are the effects.
The effects are the effects. Let's see, I need to... So, here, let's see if I can grab this image. Save image.
It was originally used as nourishment when it was first invented. And for hydration, because the water was actually worse for you than beer sometimes, which is...
Saying something.
Wow for the water. Bread and soda. But Richie, you're exactly right. Not to be confused with soda bread.
No, soda bread different.
Soda bread, totally different.
I like soda bread.
Although leave soda bread out for long enough, you might have beer. Ish.
Beer-ish. All right. Does anybody here a Gabby's Dollhouse fan, or are you all just like,
Big time.
I don't care.
OG.
I don't really care.
How many seasons did you say they had? Like 9?
They were just okayed for their 12th.
12.
Now, I think these are like less than a full year seasons.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
my,
I feel
my
like
understanding, that they have like maybe 2 seasons a year or something. I don't know, because we found it.
How old was our son when he was watching it? He was like 2 or 3, right? Pretty small.
It was pandemic.
So that was probably then 4 or 5 years ago, and I feel like they had like 4 seasons then.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably doing like 2 seasons a year or something
That's
like that. Really,
that's my
like.
guess.
And I think they're also pretty short. I think they're like 8 or 9 episodes
right.
or something.
Probably. Save image.
Richie, soda bread's good for diabetics. Low glycemic index.
I did not know that. I'm glad to know that.
I didn't know that either. But yeah, I might take more of a look into that.
So
I'm not diabetic, but
Gabby's Dollhouse was kind of like the first really successful project that I did for another company when they hired me to make the Gabby's Dollhouse videos, and that thing went bonkers. Kids really recognize me from those videos, like still. But there are a bunch of little cat characters in the cartoon, and there's one character, rather there's 3 characters that I haven't made yet. I've made, I believe, 7 characters. I think I made 4 characters in the first video and 3 in the second video. And so my favorite of the Gabby cats, Cat Rat, this guy up here, down here. We didn't get to him. Look how cute he is. Ah, Mr. Sharp and I were talking, and I came to the realization he's kind of like the Meowth character. You know, he's like a smart aleck. He likes to play the bad guy when they're like playing imagination games, but he's not actually bad. He's just kind of rascally. So that's our favorite kind of character type.
it's such a great tricky device where it's like he's not bad, but when they play imagination games,
Yeah, when it's like, oh,
he's
we're
the
going
one
to
that
act
plays
out
the bad guy
the
character.
3 little pigs, so who's going to be the role of the big bad wolf? Probably Cat Rat. Works out nicely. Then you don't have to have an actual bad
He's
guy.
certainly more morally ambiguous than any of the others.
He's more self-centered. His
Yes.
motivation is often because he wants to get that thing.
Right.
But I don't think he ever actually, like, throws another Gabby cat under the bus to get what he wants. Like, in the end, he usually...
Does the right thing.
Yeah.
We're teaching the right lessons to the little children. They can become little supervillains later in life.
Apparently, it's important. Jenslens! Yeah, co-work with us! Are you guys bad guys? We're not bad guys. My gosh. Oh my gosh. I hear those recordings of his
Hey,
voice.
Amy Roberts.
And I melt. But how to make this cat rat? So Mr. Sharp had an idea. What if I made a cat rat mask? So it'd be a little different than just making a cat rat about this size like I made the other Gabby cats. But the thing I dislike about the Gabby's Dollhouse character designs as a balloon artist is their faces are very flat and they don't have, you know, and like the eyes
don't
just
really
have
exist.
to be drawn on. You know, they're not like, they don't.
The eyes don't exist on the face.
Yes. Yeah, you get it.
You bad guys? We're not bad guys.
Oh, the very
voice.
best. So thank you. That little voice.
We're not bad guys.
We're not bad guys. He's dead. Spoken like a true bad guy. sounds like something a bad guy would say.
But like Cat Rat's face, it almost looks like you have, a painted model underneath, and then, eyes, eyebrows, mouth, like Cheshire Cat style, just kind of floating in air. They're not like...
Yeah.
It's not like the whole thing is constructed as like...
LC, hello, welcome.
I'm sure he's in profile sometimes, right?
I actually have watched a little bit of Blue-Eyed Samurai, and I did enjoy it. I thought it was pretty cool. I haven't had a chance to just sit down and watch it all. I saw like the first 3 episodes, I feel like. It was very good. Very good animation. I like the story. Less of a... the Blue-Eyed Samurai, Gabby's Dollhouse crossover hasn't happened yet. They're both Netflix. Like, in theory, we could see a time.
Blue-Eyed Samurai, is that like a Tom Cruise thing?
So
like but
it is
like a Matt Damon thing?
Here's the thing that as a half Asian, not every time, a trope of half Asian representation in mass media is the blue-eyed Asian. And that's just like... I don't say that they don't exist. I'm sure that there are some half Asian people with blue eyes, but it's pretty rare. Like if you recessive and dominant.
Yeah, half
genes,
Asian would be tricky.
Be pretty tricky. I feel like I don't know. You'd have to have like a recessive somewhere on your.
Quarter Asian is 100% a possibility without that much work, but like
super duper rare.
Half Asian, you would have to.
I mean, I don't think no one ever stops me in the street and says like, "Are you Japanese?" Because I am very white presenting.
It's also a weird thing to say.
That would be a weird thing to say to a person. Pardon me.
Especially in Los Angeles.
No, we're not in cars. Pardon me. Would you have any Asian ancestry? Blue eyes. It's not. It's a thing that I personally, as a half Asian person, it like kind of sticks in my craw a little bit because it's like she could be a half white samurai.
I guess I always.
I know I can suspend my disbelief to that, but genetics works a certain way. I'm sure everyone is going to be like, I know a half Asian with blue eyes. I'm like, okay, fair.
This is my selfish reading for how I always
give it to us,
that
Mr.
away
Sharp.
As a kid watching that.
Uh-huh.
I knew that these were TV shows being manufactured largely in Japan and then shipped to America. And so I assumed that
I think
was
this one
them.
is a Western thing, but
I mean, for the ones that I saw as a kid growing up, so like your classic like.
Well, pause. Because when we're talking anime characters,
100%, I get
that's a little different.
It's different, but like a lot of, and yeah, it depends on the property. Some of the Saturday morning cartoons we saw were just straight up Japanese cartoons,
right?
Dubbed into
I
English.
guess,
like
but in those they're not
and
necessarily
some were
Japanese nationals. The characters are like living in some futuristic society,
right,
or
exactly.
it's like this cartoon hyper reality where kids also have pink hair and purple eyes,
and
that's
I guess how
that's
I took
fine.
it.
I think no, but this takes place in historical feudal Japan, and everyone else is totally Japanese, except for this one lady who's got blue eyes, and you're like, whoa! And they also did that with
well, then it's
what
just
was
mutation.
the geisha one? You know what I mean. There's a movie. Does anyone remember what I'm talking about?
Was it like the book that was huge?
Yes, there was a book that was really big.
Confessions of a Geisha, Tales of a Geisha,
Something
Diary
like that.
Of a Geisha.
Yeah, something like that.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Memoirs of a Geisha.
Yeah.
And yeah, the main character is just this blue-eyed Japanese lady. And they also never, I don't even think with her case they even say, oh, and by the way, she was half white. They're just like, she had blue eyes. It's a very like Mary Sue kind of thing, where you're like, here's this character. And just so you know that they're important and destined for great things, they have this one physical characteristic that is so exceedingly rare. And you're like, or we, okay, cool. This is, why did I hop on this? I don't know. Sorry.
I mean, blue eyes were initially a genetic mutation, and so it is always a possibility.
Sure,
I think
sure.
that you just like it's a gene for like having more melanin in the iris of your eye, and then sometimes you have it and sometimes you don't. And you know, I do.
No, I get that the whole story is around the character. Like the character is half Japanese, half Gaijin, and so like she's trying to find her father Gaijin, who was a betrayer, and like we got to take revenge on the white dude. Which like I'm all for it. Let's go.
Plus, you and your sisters have different.
All
That
different
makes sense.
colorized. You got the
Brown,
whole
green,
set.
blue.
Brown, green, blue.
That makes sense.
You got
'cause
the Charlie's Angels trifecta of eye color, not of hair color. That would be a redhead, a blonde,
that
and
was
a brunette.
that was like for our son. Any of those were possibilities for us as well, because I'm blue-eyed, Shayna's brown-eyed, but her dad is blue-eyed, and so we know that she does have a recessive.
I have a
blue-eye
recessive blue
gene,
gene in there.
and
blue
I only
genes.
have recessive
My
genes.
blue jeans.
And so there was, you'd say a 50-50 chance that he would be.
He has lighter eyes.
Gene, but like
He has like we call them grazel eyes.
what does it mean? Like if somebody gets, because those are the possibilities. It could be brown, it could be blue, or it could be like the green, like the
I mean,
hybrid
I think
in
that's
between.
the thing is like our ideas of eye color and how it's genetically inherited, because we all do that experiment.
Pretty simplistic.
We all do those Mendel squares where it's
Right.
like capital B, lowercase b.
Right.
But it's not actually that simplistic because genes, present differently when they're in the presence of other things. So anyway, blah, 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 blah. I do love subtitles. I like subtitles better than dubbing most of the time. It's tricky to watch it in the background if you're doing subtitles. That's the one thing is like if you're like, oh, I want to
Exactly.
have this series on the background while I get stuff done. You can't
You
do
gotta
that so
sit and
easily.
watch.
But I do like subtitles.
Elsie, you and your partner both have brown hair and brown eyes. He's Mexican. Your kid got rare Eastern European gray eyes.
Ooh,
And
sandy blonde hair.
From one of his grandmothers.
That's very our son has like this, I would say it's like sandy brown hair. But like both Mr. Sharp and I have hair so dark brown as to be called black by people who haven't seen people with truly black hair, I guess.
Yeah.
Like my mom and my sister have truly black hair, so I've always been like, yeah, no, I have brown hair. But a very dark brown
My
hair
sister's hair is lighter than mine, and she was blonder
when she was
a
a child. Yeah.
And that is a fairly normal thing that somebody's born with lighter hair and it just gets darker as you go. Works in humans, cougars, and giraffes.
Humans, cougars, and giraffes. That's all your major food groups.
Tasty.
But yeah, no, he came out much lighter complected than I was expecting.
And his eyes have changed too, because they were much more blue. Mm-hmm. They were like a blue gray, and then they turned to more like a, green. The green came in more, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, I think. Well, what it is like he's got this like very warm honey brown right around the pupil.
Right.
And then it's like a grayish green at the edge, and so then it's that blend. It's that blend. So talky for your first time. No, it's fine. Look, we are ADHD here. We will hop around from random topics of conversation. I'm so happy you felt comfortable enough to just like ease right in.
We'll
Welcome.
talk to who's talking, and then, if it goes weird places, we might.
Yeah, because, like, we reserve the right to be like, we're
Sure.
done talking about this now. Totally. But, in
And
the
also, have you
meantime-
tried cannibalism? All right, well.
Let's see. I'm going to maybe use some...
Elsie, I don't think you'll propose trying cannibalism.
Don't
though,
do that.
We're strongly pro-Chicago here. We're located in Los Angeles. However,
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time in Illinois and many positive visits to Chicago. And we're very... we have
Solidarity
Solidarity
for
with the
a
folks in
city
Chicago
who
right
is
now.
equally represented as a war zone. It's not a war zone. Let's see here. What do we do? If I made this, like, I feel like the top of his head is like basically a round balloon.
Look, if you tried to navigate Wrigleyville when a Cubs playoff game lets out, you might think differently about Chicago being a war zone. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa. Whoa.
If you've tried to order a Goose Island at the Cubby Bear after a Cubs loss, oh, baby.
Do not know.
You're not getting out of there alive.
Don't know what
before
you're
5 p.m.
What are you talking about? Ugh. Getting a lot of not getting a lot of coverage. Yeah, that's the
Elsie, that's driven me crazy, man.
It's after having lived through like a decade of people complaining about the liberal bias of media, right? Mass media. Oh, you can't trust the mass media. They've got this liberal bias. And then all of a sudden, all the billionaires who like control the media, they start consolidating, and then they're like, "Oh, wait, hang on, this is like good for us. What if we just self-censored ourselves?"
K-pop was going to buy a round of hydrates for the house.
Oh,
to
that
redeem
redeems
herself.
are on. Let me turn those on. I'm gonna turn those on. Thank
Don't worry,
you,
babe.
K-pop.
Amy Roberts and Elsie both know what I'm talking about.
They know what you're talking about, babe. Thank
Don't worry,
you,
babe.
K-pop.
Amy Roberts and Elsie
Sorry,
both know what
sorry.
I'm talking about.
Okay, let's see here. Viewer rewards.
Chicago's a lovely place.
Chicago is a
Down-
lovely place. I've
down-to-earth
only
folks.
been there for balloon conventions.
Hardworking, super great, like blue collar culture.
Should be good.
All the like folks that make the city run are just like
Yeah.
City of Broad Shoulders. Great city nickname.
That's a great city nickname. I'd never even heard of that. The City of Broad Shoulders.
Heck yeah.
What fun. Do I need to...
Argument could be made. It's the best city for improv comedy in the world.
Sure. The first
Los-
city, some might say.
Angelinos and New Yorkers would probably have bones to make about that, but I think it's pretty reasonable.
It's pretty reasonable.
Elsie, exactly. It's not dangerous for just a day in the life, but it's definitely dangerous for an immigrant or person of color right now. And that's, yeah, Elsie, I mean, Chicago, like any other big city.
Yeah,
there's
there
crime,
are dangers.
There's dangerous areas.
It's life.
There's,
There is danger.
but it's not
But it's
any more dangerous than any other big city, and it's
certainly
it's
does
always-
not require the assistance of any administration that would also think it was appropriate to just freaking Blackhawk into a apartment building and zip tie kids in the middle of the night. So, So that normal stuff. There's a difference between like use precautions as in any large city and we got to call in all kinds of federal agents.
And, Elsie, they tried it here in Los Angeles a few months ago, and they're just kind of doing a tour of basically like any city I would want to go visit.
Yeah. All the cool places.
Any major metropolis where I have friends. And, you just got to...
Thank you, K-pop. Everybody hydrate. Everybody. That means viewers. And if you're not hydrating right now, you only have my permission to skip if you're under doctor's orders not to hydrate,
Yep.
or you're going to use this time to instead go fetch yourself some water.
And then hydrate.
And then hydrate.
And on that note, time for a cuppa? Sure.
As long as you hydrate as well. I'm not your mom.
But it is fun watching the videos of the Chicago people pushing
Oh
back.
man, I've been loving Chicago and Portland. All of the resistance that we're seeing. We love to see it. We love to see it. Now, are we seeing it on national mainstream media news? Maybe not.
Yeah,
we know.
We'd love to not see it, but for The right reasons. Not
Yeah,
for the wrong
exactly. We'd
reasons.
love to not see it because it was not necessary. That is not the reality we have.
Yeah, I'll see. I did see the Chicago cops being tear gassed.
Jeez, like, what the heck?
It's hard to explain, but like the one that I saw, it's like the cops there were so Chicago.
Yeah.
It was this like kind of big, doofy white guy and this like, short, tough little black lady. And they were both just like kind of like going through it in this like, oh shoot, I got tear gas. And they like grabbed each other's hands and they like helped
each other through.
Man. I'm like, we're not here to be like, I don't know. It's nice to see human beings taking care of each other.
It's nice to see that since we've seen a lot of the
opposite. It's interesting when the bad guys stratify themselves. Okay, so you're the really bad guys. Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Let's see, 5-inch.
When cops don't get paid enough for this, that is true, and they get paid maybe too much. Who's to say?
Right? And yet still somehow not enough for this.
Elsie in the chat, that is exactly the way that it was here. Getting more real news. Oh, from People Magazine. Sorry. I didn't read it right the first time. You said you got more real news from real people than the actual media. But you're getting more real news from People Magazine.
Even People Magazine, yikes. Yeah, there's no way. This is so weird.
People Magazine's 50 hottest anti-fascists.
We're just here to make balloons and reassure you all that you're not crazy, unless we're crazy too.
Anti-fascist of the year.
In which
Antifa
case,
frog.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Maybe we are all crazy together. And I guess that's comforting in a way. Memes these days, yes. The meme network.
I mean, but for me, it really has been videos for when it was Los Angeles, it was videos of people that I knew that were out there.
Yeah, videos from people who are like, I know that's a trustworthy individual, and they are on the street right now, and so this is what's happening.
Right? Like, that's my friend Fifi. This isn't the news. This is like a person that I've done stand-up comedy with, so I know exactly how reliable she is. Answer very reliable. Fifi's I was going to say a good egg, but that...
Yeah, no.
Different context.
Progressed beyond.
Green Bam heard that we were rating the hottest anti-fascists, got here as quickly as
Look,
he could.
yeah, you can't be eligible if you're not here, so... Good thing you're here. Someone down at the facility protesting daily and posting videos, not arrested yet.
Keep yourself safe.
Good luck.
Keep your friends safe.
Absolutely.
Most important thing about resistance is sustainability.
Mm-hmm.
It's always easier to keep a thing going than to start it again from scratch. So, keep yourself and your friends healthy, hydrated, out of jail as much as possible.
Sometimes you're gonna go to jail. Nah, I hope you don't.
Green Bam Fair, you competed a few times, but being anonymous makes it harder to win.
It really does.
I get that, but also, I mean, the winner was Antifa Frog, so.
It's true. Pretty anonymous.
Both anonymous and incredibly distinctive.
That's the way to do it.
Wait a minute. Have you ever seen Green Bam and Antifa Frog in the same place at the same time?
I have not.
What color are frogs?
Green.
Bam.
Whoa. Yes. There's another No King's Day. It's going to be the 18th of October. It is. The day will be at TwitchCon in San Diego. So if there's anyone in San Diego who has heard about any sort of an event, let us know, because we'll be there, and so we might as well bring balloons to a No Kings thing. Why not,
I remember going to a very early Trump protest and bringing some balloons.
Mm-hmm.
It was right when he first got elected.
time.
I think it was the Women's Day after he got elected.
Yeah.
There was like a big Women's Day protest.
I recall that.
And you couldn't go because you had a gig, and so you sent me.
Sent you and your mom with the balloon.
With like a little. I think we used helium even.
Yeah, it was a helium balloon that had like a message on it.
Like it said, "Love Trump's hate,"
Mm-hmm.
And
United We Stand or something, I think. I don't
perhaps. I
remember.
remember
I don't
having one of
remember. It
those
was a
Love
while
Trumps
ago.
Hate. And I remember a guy coming up with like wraparound shades and like khakis. He looks at it and he's like, "What's that mean?" It's like, well, it means that, love is better than hate. He's like, huh. Kept walking. And that's how you knew
Cool.
that they were infiltrators.
Oh, man. Either that or genuinely confused individuals.
Elsie and the Try also living off Blue Sky. I do like Blue Sky's platform. I like the way that they've built it. I have a Blue Sky account, but I need some more people.
I'm too scattered to use. I'm on like
Threads.
Instagram and Threads, and I don't even really do much on Threads. I mostly just like get info from them. I don't really. But yeah, it's bad. It's the meta, because like you're on Instagram and then they'll be like, hey, by the way, have you seen this thread?
And
you'll
they're
be like,
so
you know what,
good.
I hadn't.
They're so good about editing. Right at that point when you want to like keep reading the rest of the thread. And then I told him. ...
He wants to know what love is. He wants you to show him. A little frog that popped out of your bathtub drain? What? You have a little amphibian visitor? Oh my gosh, that sounds lovely, K-pop. K-pop frog mom.
K-pop frog mom.
K-pop frog mom.
Fun. Also fun is the way TTS says K-pop fan mom's name. KP0PF4N mom.
They cut off all those
No.
threads.
Got me to re-download it one
I
time. That must have
just
been a good thread.
Want to finish the sentence.
Bex, do you know what the thread was that got you to re-download it?
Was it worth it, or was it like disappointing? once
No,
you
it
got
wasn't
there
worth
and
it.
you were
It's
like,
never worth it. You
Ah,
never click on it and you're like, oh, thank God I
guess
learned.
I'll read a bunch more. Now everybody's obsessed. There's these two threads that everyone in my threads are obsessed with,
Okay.
which are one,
Yeah.
a woman who is like live blogging or like live threading her family issue, which is her brother and sister-in-law, her husband's brother.
Right.
They have a child. They're having work done on their kitchen, so they were complaining that they couldn't have a party at their house for their 4-year-old's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And they were kind of like hinting, like, could we have it at your place?
Right.
And mom was like, no, like, there's no way. When we were having work done, we had our party at a restaurant. You should do that.
Right.
But
Chuck
then
E.
comes
Cheese
to
is
find
very
out that they
affordable.
basically just cornered her husband and got him to think it was his idea to let them have the party at our place. What's the big deal? So now, like, the whole internet is on the mom's side, and they're like, it's all like popcorn eating memes where
Right.
everyone's like, stay strong, like, don't help at all. This isn't like your thing. Like, they went around you, and everyone's. And the other thing is, there's a woman who's on a cruise with her mom.
Uh-oh.
And she's just kind of like live threading all of the disasters that are happening with her badly behaved mother.
Badly behaved mother. Ooh,
And
spicy.
man, people love to just
Well, here's the thing. Your mom's
backseat.
not on Threads.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
your mom might have been on Facebook, and you can't dish the dirt on Facebook
you can't do
anymore.
that. But man,
Instagram, that's probably out because that's
People love that.
too professional. But on Threads,
it's like family drama that I don't have to
Spill the
actually be like
tea.
personally invested in. Ugh, hook me up to that drip. Oh, and also, the only reliable news about any kind of resistance in Portland or Chicago or whatever, wherever you are.
So you haven't gotten into Threads, but you also didn't like Twitter that much. Yeah, I begrudgingly used Twitter, and then when it disappeared, because I'm pretty sure it just doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's
I
gone.
haven't yet found a home that
I think it's gone.
quite filled the same gap.
I think it's gone forever.
Green Bam, same. I don't think I don't know. Maybe there's been like one or two apps where it was like actually for a thing I needed that I paid for. But whoa! Usually, if you really need it, those are the ones that are free or should be free. You know.
Yeah. Stormy, I don't use Twitter though. So I mean, like, what's the point of any platform, right? Some people are going to use the ones that they want to use. I use Instagram for photos. Threads does not like photos. Anytime I post anything with a photo, it gets like less traction. They like their text posts. And you know, I mean, Facebook, again, I still have one. Mostly it's like a legacy thing at this point. I barely every once in a while, like when I post something to Instagram, it'll be like, hey, psst, by the way, we're still meta in case you forgot. So do you want to also post this on Facebook? And I'll be like, oh, sure, I guess. But that's pretty much my experience.
Bex, I was mostly joking about Twitter disappearing. It is technically still there, even though it is now called X, blah, blah, blah. But in my heart, Twitter is gone.
He's made his peace with it, I guess. Keep a Facebook for all the old folks in your family who are still on there. There's also a lot of folks that I met from the balloon industry that are internationals. And, like, I have no way of keeping in contact with, you know, people from Europe or Japan, except for Facebook. They all had Facebook pages. So, you know.
Hey, Silent.
It's mostly good for, like, business stuff for me. Silent
And
elegance.
I think when I saw that, you know, kind of young people weren't using Facebook, they weren't getting tons of new users. It's
Most people have Facebook to keep up with what their mom is doing.
But then also, so I kind of quit using it. But recently I've been thinking like, oh, but actually maybe that's good. Maybe that is what Facebook's for now. You use it to keep up with all the old people.
Yeah, yeah.
With all of the people from, you know, various points in your life where you're not like, I'm not trying to see your glow up journey. You know, that's for your Instagram or whatever. I'm not here to like keep tabs on your, you know, like travels abroad, whatever. It's just in case you want to send a message to your great aunt on her birthday because she's 89 and you know that she liked a bunch of your photos and it'd make an old lady happy.
Make a lady happy.
Shoot, man, do it. Like, what's the problem here? Well, never
Green
mind.
Man's saying, depending on the city, Twitter is still the place to find your activism news.
I know.
Few cities still organize on Facebook. Some do know some on Instagram. That was one of the worst
And like
blows.
Signal, obviously.
Was Twitter used to be where like all that great like live news and activism was happening, and then we all kind of joked when Elon was like, I'll buy it for billions of dollars, and we're like, ha ha ha, ha, what a wait, what? Rats. So that was my reaction.
You
anyway.
can't just buy the public square, right? No, you can't just buy the public square.
Yeah.
I can.
I guess you did.
Oh, okay.
And like, look, I'm sure they're not in everybody's business, but it's tricky.
Says VA. Are you looking at my Facebook feed because you literally just described it? No, I described mine, and I guess ours just look the same, and probably a lot of people do these days. But also, I had like a question the other day, and
You had a question?
it was like a a question that I wanted to throw out to like more like parents and people that I knew, rather than just like, hey, internet, what do you think about this?
Right.
And it was nice because I put it up there, and most of the responses I got were not great,
They were
but then I got
terrible.
one or two that were, and I was like, oh yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, Green Bay MLC, it's tricky. You know, it depends on what the existing structures are and who you're trying to get in touch with and what level you're trying to organize. Obviously, if you want to be safer, Signal, I think, is the preferred app for the encrypted messaging these days. I could be wrong about that. I don't know.
We could be a little behind.
You know, if any of you super activist edgelords have found a better thing, we're always open to you know, finding one better. Because Signal, for whatever reason, has been difficult for me. I think the reason might be I'm
Old.
stupid. Oh, old.
Yeah, you're not stupid, babe.
No. I was smart enough when I was younger that I'm not stupid now. Now I'm just average. And I look forward to being stupid in my 60s.
I look forward to being stupid.
Basically, Elon bought the public square because he wanted to be popular and have friends.
Oh,
Didn't work out the way he planned.
Interesting. But he still ruined the public square, though, is the bummer. Like, if
Yeah,
it was just
exactly.
like, and then everybody laughed at him, it would be like, haha, great. But it's like, oh, well. And in the meantime, the casualty was the functionality of this, and just like the general, because it's just there's so many more like crazy right-wing meme stuff up there nowadays. At least last time I.
Yeah, exactly. And
Where
I'm
I'm
so
like,
mad
I don't wanna-
anytime there's like a news thing and they're like, to read the article, you have to click on our Twitter. And it's like, no, come on, man. I don't want to go there anymore. I still got to do this. Green Bam, that's a good point. You know, for small or known groups, Signal is good. You know, because you have to already have a fully trustworthy group of people that invite you in.
Yeah.
I've gone to like a few meetings where like people be like, and you know, we're all on the Signal, right? And I'm like, you know, I'm not. And they're like, oh, we'll get you on there. And then you just like never make that contact, and then you're like,
Okay, well.
well, never hearing about this again until I run into you in person and say, hey, remember you said you were gonna add me to that Signal group? Or maybe they didn't do it on purpose.
Maybe they think you're a narc.
This guy's a square. Keep him out of our cool kids club.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
I don't blame him either. Look, a guy like me comes to your cool kids club.
You got a question.
Middle-aged white dude.
Are we compromised?
He's wearing a baseball hat, and he's like, hey, I enjoy rights for trans people. Huh? Free Palestine, am I right?
That's yeah. You roll up there in with your skateboard, kick it up over your shoulder.
Hello, fellow activists.
Yeah. Hello, fellow radical leftists. How we doing? Anyway, that's Infiltration 101 from us, the SharpBalloons crew, clowns, and espionage specialists. Let's see what we can do.
How do you do, fellow Antifas?
Yeah, exactly. That everybody remembers the secret greeting. A good Antifa to you.
I saw some funny tweets or skeets or threads. Is
Depends on
the
where
thing
you
on
saw
thread just a thread?
I think so. Which is crazy because you can't actually like break. The thing I read about like people's complaints with threads is like you can't branch off a response tree.
Right.
Like it's all just there. And so it's like you can't actually make a thread within threads. It's just
Can't
anyway.
just tie one thread to another thread.
Yeah. But anyway,
what
a
was
thread
it?
perhaps.
I don't remember what I was going to say.
Oh, cool. Well.
But there was a thing I was thinking earlier. Somebody was like, XXVA. Can we make a private square? Well, yes.
I mean, yes.
What that is kind of these days is Discord. Discord becomes your own little private square for you and your community.
Square.
Your own private Discord sub. What do we call our Discord?
It's a Discord server.
Server. Your own private Discord server.
Yeah.
And it was weird that got kicked into the news recently. That like Discord is a place for little micro communities to bubble up and talk about the things that are important to them, for better or worse. Ah, yes, may Lenin be with you. And also with you, comrade. And I went to the communist meeting the other day. Didn't like it, though. Bad snacks. Cookies hurt my antifees. And the punch gave me the Trotskys.
Oh my gosh. I guess you can stay for the rest of the show, but you are under review.
Green Bam, that's fair. That's one of those ones, there were so many moving parts. You really need to write that all down before you start saying it out loud. You can't just do that math in the moment.
I guess you could. You could try, and that's how it ends up.
Well, I did it, and everyone's mad at me.
What?
So that's how it ended up.
Oh, babe. Not you.
Oh, Green Man, you're exactly right. Changing platforms with a group is incredibly hard. Anytime you change platforms with a group, you have to expect a significant number of attrition.
Some percentage of that group, which is a bummer because it takes so long to build up a platform in a group, you know?
For sure. I will also say some of that is superficial in a way that hurts to realize, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you lost people because of the move. So I guess, you know, the way I would compare it is like similar to raids in Twitch, where like some of those raiders that come over with you are always going to be empty accounts. Those are people that are sleeping, people that aren't doing it anymore, people that are,
all right,
you know, and those numbers are still there and you can still see them, but those people aren't watching the new stream. You know, as the person...
Nothing more variant.
Variant!
Nothing
Look
more
at
variant
you!
gifted a tier 1 sub to LC in the Kai.
Thank you, Variant.
They have given 73 gift subs in the channel.
Aww.
That is a sub well given because this is LC's first time and they're fitting in great, and so now they're forced to stay.
So if you by the way, Elsie, if you like the balloon art aspect of what we do, which is very much backseated during these chatty streams, but we do have a Discord server. I know we were just talking about Discords, where over we have a couple channels now that you're a subscriber. You can go make a request for balloons in Sub Gratitude Day and balloon request. Just make a request for any balloon, any challenge you'd like to see me attempt out of balloon art. And then every Thursday night, we have a stream at 9 p.m. where we spin a wheel of requests, and I make 2 of the requests. You do not need to be present to win. There's nothing there. There's no. It's very simple. And you know, if you do win and you aren't watching, then we'll make a clip of it. We'll make sure you get to see it because we like it when people get to see the stuff that their brain helped make.
Extreme mega radical left entryism into the balloon art stream.
Yeah. I mean,
this
that
is indoctrination.
Kind of a little bit. Come to the bright side. We have balloons.
I mean, it's very bright. A
Like
lot of colors.
The dark side
We also have balloons there too.
has what? Red hats, cryptocurrency, tips on how to make gains. I don't know what the other side has, but this side has balloon animals.
The only answers they have is more protein and more control by the government, violently if need be.
We're not about that.
Not about that life.
Mm-mm. We're about balloon animals and freedom of expression with limitations on hate speech.
Oh, Jen's Land's also reading up on the uprising in the Philippines. Total history repeating itself over there right now.
Ooh.
Yeah. There was a
fascinating
interview with a journalist from the Philippines on the Daily Show that we listened to. I think it was like last week, a week or 2 ago, talking about her struggles. And
wow.
The older I get, the more I feel like the thing that describes me best politically is just anti-authoritarian or anti-totalitarian.
You're just
depending.
anti-authority.
Sometimes. And how dare you say that, boss?
I'm not your boss.
You're not my boss.
I'm not your boss.
I think there are a lot of different good ways that you can run a country or a group or a business or a family.
There are many valid ways to do that.
And the bad ways tend to all look pretty similar, that it's all about Bex, anti-fascist was what I was thinking at first, but I think fascism is more specifically about the government. And I'm one of those people who like sees it everywhere, even in non-governmental ways, as like a metaphor, an analog for the way people live their life or use the power and control that they have. But I think maybe the word for that then is...
It's sort of like a telltale heart driving him slowly mad.
It's not that slow!
More time than you think! Anyway, I'm going to color in this adorable cartoon cat's little blue stripes now.
Yeah.
What?
Yo, sorry.
Yo, Sarian! 196. Thank you. How are you doing?
196 cats jamming.
Cats a jamming.
Cats
196 cats a jamming. Wrong holiday.
Look.
Yo, Sarian, how are you doing, by the way? I know it's been rough out there, my friend.
I'm sorry that we got on just like one of our political jags today.
We do that sometimes.
Sometimes it's just like in the air. Well, we have LC here, and they're in Chicago,
Yeah.
and I would feel like a NIMBY if we complained when the government invades our city, but then
Look,
like,
your
city
city is fine, but not our beautiful city. But Yasarian being here, everyone especially give big hugs and respect and understanding to those working in like mental health fields, because when you're taking care of other people's mental health, your own can take a backseat, and we're all doing the best we can. Cosmic! Yes, you definitely did. That's like what we... Secretly, that's what we are here. We're just human beings trying to live in this weird, surreal, dystopian novel where we are background characters that don't even make a mention in the story, but also we do have to, live through this.
right,
It's very weird.
very weird.
But I
Elsie,
think
I
all
don't-
of us background characters still deserve happiness, moments of community, and joy, and so that's why we do what we do. Also, I don't have a lot of other job skills.
Bex believes humans should have rights and corporations shouldn't. Ban her! Ban the radical from the chat!
Excellent, excellent. Nando's can still take the blame. Yes. Oh, good, yes. Oh, we do have a blame command.
Yeah.
Specifically, we have a wonderful community member who has taken all blame, just like an early offer.
So first off, Elsie, you don't have to take the blame. Nando's will take the blame. Second, it's not blame, it's that's just what's happening right now. And it was occasioned by your presence, and we're happy to have you here. And also, by the way, we're happy for all the green flags that you threw up about yourself.
Blech.
You didn't come in here being like, thank goodness they're here to make Chicago safe again.
Oh, good.
You're like, you're saying all the stuff
it's
we want to hear from a
crazy.
community member. Which is why Variant gave you the sub, which by accepting
Binds you to us for
Yeah,
life.
sorry, you're now officially a nihilist or whatever. Sorry.
Is that what we are? We're
Well-
like nihilists or whatever. I don't believe it enough to
Very
actually care
nihilist
about
thing
it.
to say. We're like nihilists or whatever.
Call me whatever you want, man.
I don't
even
really care.
With great subs comes
We're
great
like nihilist
responsibility.
clowns, Nothing matters but fun.
No state, no capital, no police, no nations, no borders.
Only balloons!
I mean, philosophically, yeah. I think that's about where it is
Yeah.
right now.
Look, we're just clowns.
I can prove to you balloons exist. Prove to me borders exist. Show it to me on the ground. I see it on the map. Show it to me on the ground.
Do, 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 do. You'd think balloons would be so okay with fascism. You would. You would.
Inflate, ye proletarians of all countries. Inflate, ye wretched of the earth.
You know, I mean, I tell you, one of the things I love about the medium of balloons, it is temporary. There is, you know, you're not gonna save it and make it last forever. You're not gonna, once you've committed to inflating it, you've also committed to it deflating.
So we should write constitutions on balloons.
That's what I'm saying.
Got it.
Is that the Constitution is only as valid so long as the script hasn't shriveled beyond legibility.
And when it does,
Then-
you have to either reinflate it with the power of the breath of the people,
Yes.
or make a new balloon.
Exactly. I mean, do you have a problem?
No, I'm more just laughing because I'm saying it in a silly way so that they don't know that it's what I actually think.
Balloons at a booth or for a market or something. Oh, I love that, Cosmic. We love having balloon artists in here. 15 years, that's a long time. I've done balloons for 19 years. But honestly, I was probably, you know, like how long do you think you have to be twisting balloons before you're, you know,
All
consider
rise.
yourself an expert?
Passes the helium. That's funny. Super wants you to do
He
some squats.
is risen. Get it? H-E? Okay, it's fine. Yes, balloons are about the experience. Cosmic, you get it. Because it's not, the art's not going to last. There's no way to make it last even a week. So, you know, I don't understand the people who are like, have someone else wait in line for their balloon. And then they're
Right.
like, get me a this. And then, like, you know, oh, my kid wants a car. I'm like, all right, I'll make that for
Like
you.
it's a drip coffee or something.
But
you
it's
know?
like, yeah, exactly. It's not, like, once you get it, the whole thing is, like, seeing it inflate out of nowhere and, like, be bent into being by another human being artist. But what do I know? Very little.
Bex, you're the idealist. Mr. Bex is the pragmatist. Do you think you balance each other well?
I think it's good to have both.
I was thinking
sides.
about this. You know, when we do improv, there's a saying in our company: if you're going to crazy town, take the local.
Sure.
Where the more kind of extreme your ideas are, the more you have to kind of check in along the way to keep the scene grounded.
Right.
And I think that politics or philosophies are a lot like that as well.
Philosophy.
Where, like, to get to radical places, you can't just go America here today to boom, radical utopia. If you want to get to radical utopia, you still have to take the local.
I don't know.
You still have to go
We
practical,
managed to get
pragmatic
to
steps.
reactionary dystopia pretty quickly. That was an express train for a party that's like against express transportation. I gotta say, I was a little impressed.
Yeah.
But I guess that just means that the system that I had been trusting to work for so long did work very well for a certain group of people at the one very extreme end of the spectrum.
Yes. Yes.
No way an expert. You do kids' birthday parties to wedding decoration setups? No way an expert. I feel like you maybe are, though. I feel like you're like, look, I've been doing it for 15 years. I do kids' birthday parties and wedding decoration setups. It's a job, but I'm not an expert. It just happens to be your job. No, that you become an expert. We become the things that we pretend to be, right?
If you do any job for like a month, you are an expert compared to the rest of the population.
Yeah.
You know so much more. You're in the 99.999th percentile if you do any job for a month, because most people never do that job.
Yeah.
And so if you're doing parties, if you're actually getting out there and doing that work, You are an expert.
You are.
Are you like I'm going to be published in the Quarterly Journal of Entertaining Your Dumb Brats? Perhaps
Whoa,
not.
whoa,
Perhaps
what
not.
is happening?
I'm sorry, do you not subscribe to that one?
I don't. I
I
ought
like
to.
it because it's a little more
You dumb brats.
edgy.
Oh yeah, no, it sounds
More
like
forward
it.
thinking.
It sounds like it. It sounds like one
Also-
of those publications that really makes a parent feel like they're still young.
I also need to get out of here pretty soon.
Oh, what? Oh, I see how it is.
I am gonna have to go do a little buddy retrieval.
Yeah, Oliver and Neptune, both of our sweet, adorable 6-month-old kitty boys.
Oh,
So,
Green Bam, that's fantastic.
Oliver.
Green Bam did a revision of his little Get Up and Do Something flyers to be more directly local very recently.
Yeah,
He'll drop that in
awesome.
Discord.
Yes.
And then if people want hyper-local ways to do anything, that is good tips. But also, a hyper-local thing you can do is print that and distribute that to other people in your hyper-local radius so that they can do hyper-local things where you actually live, and so then you get to reap the sweet, sweet benefits of a better community.
Everything I've read about, like, how can we help is, like, just start local. Talk to your neighbors, get to know people in your community, help one another out. These are the connections that are going to get us through any sort of a...
You personally may not be able
Upheaval.
to defeat Donald Trump and ICE and Stephen Miller and all of the others. That's beyond you. What you can do, however, is if there's like an immigrant family that lives next to you that is scared to go out right now, you can go get them groceries.
Help do some things.
You can do
got
the run for them.
this.
If you're doing a run out, you can offer, is there anything I can pick up for you? Do you have medications that you need from the pharmacy? Are there like things for your kids that you're like put in a position to say like, I either need to make an unsafe choice for my family or go get this thing for my kid?
Yeah.
If you can take that burden off of somebody, that's cool.
They go in the little free libraries. Green Bam is the little free library guy. So you have a link on them for wherever you're doing it, Seattle, Portland, etc. But the principles on there carry to everywhere. That's amazing. You had no idea this was a leftist progressive balloon twisting sub with info? What is happening right now? We're all trying to figure out what is happening right now.
Exactly.
Cosmic. And I think this is, people gather for all sorts of different reasons. And one of those reasons is uplifting fun, silly balloon art. And one reason people gather is charismatic personalities. And then also if these like-minded minds and souls start inspiring thoughts in one another, well, that's probably for the best. I think that's how it's worked for all of human history.
Flyering the right info, you can find that online. Call your representatives, find local groups, all good starting places.
this
Oh,
is
God.
great.
I have
I know.
said so many things to Adam Schiff's voicemail.
He's
Alex
like,
Padilla's voicemail.
here's
and
that David Sharp guy again.
I almost said the opening, but the opening is like my name, place I live, and my phone number, like very. But yeah, variant, absolutely true. I'm gonna get out of here. This is a great note to get out on. The thing about progress is that it is real, but it's not linear and not obvious. That is such a critical thing. It's not obvious.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
People
do
talk
a good
about like,
thing.
oh, the arc of the moral universe, and it's like, you might not see the actual curve though.
And like you do a good thing, you put it out there, and you don't hear anything back, and you're like, well, yes, that was a waste. It wasn't. Like you don't know who saw that. If you were part of a group doesn't exist without the individual pieces. Like this is how you do it. And it's not obvious. It builds up under the surface, and then it explodes seemingly out of nowhere. Separate forces that seem unrelated build up and then suddenly join, and then you and your decisions are always a factor. So one of the things they're saying on the No
You
Kings
matter.
posters, if you went last time, bring 2 friends this time.
Oh.
Because I guarantee you,
Yeah.
this happened to me, and I know this happened to a lot of other folks. You went to No Kings, and you came back, and you told about it, and you're like, oh, man, I wanted to go to that, but I was, like, doing a thing, and, I didn't get to it. That's the dude. Those
Bring-
people
bring
that are
that
like,
friend.
oh, shoot, I wish I could have. Hit up 4 of those people, and then 1 or 2 of them might come with you,
This is the do something flyer. I've called up on screen. Green Bam has deposited it in our Discord. came up on stream channel.
Looks great.
It looks awesome, and it looks like, you know, something that you could basically make for your own community.
100%. You know, and like I know Green
Pepper
Bam.
those little libraries.
Green Bam would absolutely be okay with you putting some like different aesthetics on it, printing it on different materials.
No, he
making it
would
out of
not.
Something else,
He needs
'cause it's about spreading the
approval
word.
of whatever you're putting on there.
Green Bam, you're doing great stuff. Elsie in the chat, great to meet you.
Oh.
Variant, thank you for all the stuff that you've said in here. Cosmic 2
Squats.
Beaver, I'm so happy that like you're in favor of
Yay!
radical left balloon twisters.
Burn it all down.
Also,
Well,
I don't think we're radical lefts. I don't
We're
think
not
of us
that
as
radical.
lefts.
We're just like
Lefty.
you know.
Lefty. Generally lefty.
What radicalized you? I don't think it's radical to think human beings deserve dignity and life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another round. Okay, I'll do the squats after I do the drink of the water. Mr. Sharp's
and I'm
gonna
out
run.
here. I love y'all, pals.
We
I'm gonna
love
go
you,
retrieve,
mister.
Retrieve the kitty boys, and hopefully they have forgiven me for abandoning them earlier today.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to wrap it up in probably like 45 minutes or so because I will be on child retrieval duty. Love you, babe. Okay, it's running out. Sir! Hey, Raji. How you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. An old mole. Our struggle is always happening, but very often we're carrying it out without even realizing it. Only in times of heightened struggle and explosion that the old mole comes to the surface, and all the tunnels it's been digging become apparent. Ooh, I love it. Elsie, that makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. If you're if you're a person who asks questions, then at some point you notice when people stop being able to answer your questions, and that makes you have other questions. Ooh. Oh, enjoy your swim, Acumizer. All right. Okay, I'm going to do some squats now. I didn't call up my redeem list. Let me see if I can do that. Oop, no. Wrong window. Review requests. Okay, yes, I see squats and a hydrate just sitting there waiting for me. Okay. Super CHP, thank you for keeping me mobile, flexible, healthy. Let's go! Oh, and yeah, look at that! Thank you so much, Cosmic 2 Beaver! 3 months in advance. What? Up top, of course, you know where the where to go in the Discord, right? Are you in our Discord server? Get in the Discord server. That's where all the requests come from. So if you ever want to like get a balloon request made. Our questions are a liberal prop plot to destroy the country. I feel like some people might actually think that. I actually was not counting. So I'm going to do 5 more, even though I know we've done far more than 5. 2, 1. I live down here now, where all the cheap cereals are in bags. Thank you, Super CHP. I did the walk around the block with my son in the morning before school. That was nice. I should do that more often. You know, he's kind of cute. Where do I connect? I just connect him here. Get him his legs there. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. So, I'm gonna bring Cat Rat's body. Like, part of me is like, do I do pinch twist here for the hip joint? Tuck that around this split. Small bubble hip joint through that juncture. And then we'll do another cluster of loops for him to stand upon. Don't need that part. That part's extra. And we'll do a pinch twist here. And then I had one scrap of that pale blue that I thought I saved. But now that I look all over my floor, I don't see it. Rats! Rats! Oh well. Being the youngest of 5 siblings and being born in the late 60s definitely started you on the path. I bet. I'll bet. That was probably a pretty... It must be so weird. Like, I was younger slightly. I was born in the early 80s. And I feel like in my childhood, we were like, yeah, high five, everybody. We solved it. We figured it out. There's no more racism or any of that. We've got science now. We're going to, like, save the whales. And that ozone thing, we're going to save that, too. It's going to be amazing. We figured it out. Go humans. Don't pay any more attention to any other policies. We're going to reduce taxes on all those rich people. But, like, that's probably going to come down. You're probably going to grow up to be rich people anyway, so you'll like that. And that's basically it. So I was kind of taken by surprise to find out it's not that simple. What do you mean? We did really good on the ozone one. But the thing is, it really, like, I feel like we're like, well, okay, then we can solve these things with human ingenuity, with science, with coming together and fixing it. And so we kind of were just like, I'm sure the same thing will happen with global warming, too. I'm sure... Everything, yeah, it looks scary now, but remember the ozone layer? Hey, Dragon Cub, how you doing? 25, yeah. Hey, Tertania! Remember being in elementary school during the Bush v. Gore election in Palm Beach County. Whoo-wee. Al Gore won your school's election, so you were sure he was gonna win. And then everything went crazy. Yeah, no, it was pretty formative for me. I was a little bit older, Bex, but that was my first presidential election. The one I was officially 18. I could vote. And so it was like, well, I cast my vote for Al Gore. Everybody knows he's obviously the best candidate. He's definitely going to win. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da, that's America. And then it wasn't. And that was when we slipped off of the time stream into another reality. Hanging chairs! Exactly. Exactly. Huh? Oh, you're doing good. You came in here to say hi. Well, then, hello, Tertania. Sorry, don't mean to be overtly political. I was going to say this early in the morning. It's not that early in the morning. It's 12:30. Pacific time, which means it's probably later if it's not Pacific time for you, unless you're in Hawaii. Oh, 25. Shall I call you 25 or XXV? What do you prefer? Yeah, no. I mean, one of the craziest museums to visit is the Nixon Presidential Library. I highly recommend it. If you're ever in the great state of California. Don't bother with the Reagan Library. Head right to the Nixon Presidential Library and prepare yourself for some weird nostalgia. Remember when this was like the most bad guy of bad guys? We all agreed, like, this guy's the worst president. How bad was he? Well, he left. He resigned. Must have been pretty bad to have done that. And he was. Don't get me wrong. One of the most carbon-reducing things you can do is eat the rich. The more you know. Ding. That's like really... See, that's what I love about this stream is we learn so much, you know? I feel like it's an educational stream, and we don't put that tag on because, you know, I don't want to have that kind of scrutiny, you know? Nixon Library is full of self-aggrandizing exhibits that totally gloss over Watergate. It's actually a pretty, as I recall, it's been years since I've been. They do not try and like sweep it under the rug. It is an unignorable fact of history. It's very well put together, but it also puts a lot of Nixon's political career into perspective. He was an excellent diplomat. And there's some things that he did that were great. It makes you nostalgic for the time when even your rival or even the bad guy did something good because he also still thought America should progress. Weird, right? Weird. So he has a bunch of stripes on the tail. Ingested madness. Yeah, don't eat the brain. That's the old mad cow disease. You don't want to have mad billionaire disease. Something's clearly wrong with them, that's for sure. Oh, Green Bam, no, that's good. It's mostly as like a, hey, remember that we can do this. So don't be evil. So his paws are kind of like a triangle. The other kitties have kind of like heart-shaped paws, but he's such a rapscallion. He gets triangles. Oh man, a friend of my son, a fellow first grader, he came to the school drop-off today, sporting a gnarly bandage on his hand. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, dude, what's up? How are you okay? What happened? And his dad said he got curious about how a home snow cone machine worked, so he stuck his finger right in there. Just as another kid started turning the crank. And oh my goodness. Yeah, apparently that fingertip is just gone. Like no bone or anything like that, but just shrips. So it's like it's middle finger. It's totally bandaged, but then there's like, because this wouldn't stay on a finger, there's nothing to hold it on. There's like 2 bandages that go down to his wrist to like hold the bandage onto his finger. But he was smiling real big, this kid. Don't eat the red snow cones. Be careful. Hey, Rich Human, you just won the lottery. Yeah, we just have to pretend that it's a good thing, a thing they want. That should be fine. All right, this is my little cat rat. Check me out. Get it? Because it's like I'm saying meow. He had some other sayings. I forget what his sayings are. I don't really like the shape of the head. Like, ideally, I'd get a little more bend here, and... Should I... If this balloon were longer, and, like, actually twisted in there, I could, like, cinch that in. But that's not the shape that the head is. The perfectionist in me. Bye, 25. I didn't actually see if you said you had a preference on being... 25 is fine. All right. I see that now. Hi, Kiri. Hi. Did they save the finger? It was just the very tip. And so they were worried. They're like, oh, no, we're going to have to do stitches. But they got to the hospital, and they're like, we can't stitch this. It's just like the fingertip part, So they're like, no, sorry. So he's just going to have a little flat. He can't, rob any banks or museums or anything. His fingerprints will be very unique. Very unique. That doesn't. Making a vegan tart for Thanksgiving one year, but you sliced your finger on the mandolin while slicing sweet potatoes, and it wasn't vegan. At least, you can't say no animals were harmed, but you can say no animals were killed. But yeah, I know. If we're not even doing, like, milk or butter or anything, that's tough. That's tough. Ah, well. Hi, everybody. What's it at? 12:30? Okay, I've got, like, another, 30 minutes or so. I like the cat rat. This actually went together not too annoyingly once I figured out the head shape. But is this... I don't know how I would do the mask, I was thinking about doing, like, a wearable cat rat mask, but just, like, this muzzle area is not a thing he has. It just the color blends. And it's hard to blend a lighter color when you're doing, like, color on the balloons. This might be the closest I can get. Well. Yeah, no, I think he seems really happy, that kid. He had, like, a big smile on his face, and his dad's telling me the story, and he's not, like... cringing hearing about it. I'm like, he's gonna be fine. Apparently there was a lot of blood, though. Which is just, like, one of those, like, I'm not happy that it happened to this kid. This kid is such a sweetheart. We love this kid. He's the sweetest soul. I would like my child to hear about other children's bad decisions so that he makes smarter decisions. Like, please learn the lesson vicariously. Please. There's another dad at the drop-off or the pickup who was like, oh yeah, my son logged into his phone with his mom's passcode, downloaded $200 worth of apps. Hey, they got a refund on $60 of it, but not all $200. So I'm like, I don't think I could afford that. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, whoo, like, I'm not happy that it happened to that family, but I think they can absorb that cost this month. I don't know if I could. I'm like, please. Thank you for giving me the story to tell my child so I can be like, see, this does happen. You need to be careful, and I will find out. You have a scar on your pinky from slicing into it when you were helping your mom in the kitchen as a kid. I was just trying to help. Yeah, sharp things are sharp. Clipper! Clipper Fury!
Party gang.
Woo! How howdy. Howdy do. I'm so glad you're back, Clipper. Welcome. Thank you for 54 months. 54 of supporting this weirdo channel. You weren't strict vegan, but you also didn't serve anything that had blood on it. Trying to reduce animal product consumption, but not eliminate it entirely. I believe they could probably have made another snow cone after you just clean out the machine, but I don't know if they didn't. I didn't ask that. I will try and ask later. I'll say, hey, did your cousin get the snow cone, though? Yes, RC. Apparently, there's a really cool snow cone recipe. You know, it's funny that there's, like, you know, Kona Ice, the, like, one of the trucks that does, like, shaved ice for kids, and also, apparently, Alligator Alcatraz, so whatever. But one of their flavors is tiger blood. So, now be suspicious. Head now, babe? Oh, great. Thank you. I love it. Mm-hmm. Oh, right. 2:30? Just in case. I love you. All right. Mr. Sharp is heading out, reminding me that we also have a dentist appointment for our son today at what time? 2:30. According to my cross-country coach, the only time you make a dentist appointment. 2:30. Yeah, tiger blood, super popular flavor at the snow cone place by the beach where you grew up. Was that before or after the whole, what's his name thing? Why am I blanking on his name? The winning thing. It's actually at 2:30. Can you believe it? And that was just like randomly the time they gave us. I love it. RC. Well, then let this be your reminder. A little reminder bow tied around your tooth. Our son has lost recently both of these teeth. This one and this one. So he's just a little buck tooth, like front little jack-o'-lantern. Oh, so cute. Charlie Sheen, thank you, the OG heiress. What a fantastic first chat. You're like, hang on, I got this. Was it Charlie Sheen? Show me Charlie Sheen. Ding, 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 ding. Yay. Wait. I got an overlay for this. Show me Charlie Sheen. Yeah. It's exactly what I was thinking of. That should be like a mini game we do on the side here where it's like, what's Shayna trying to think of? Because I do that a lot. I forget. But yeah, so was he, like, that was when I first heard about tiger blood. Was it like a pre-existing thing? Was Charlie Sheen just talking about snow cones? Makes so much more sense. Wait, no? Oh, Goddess of Discord, yes. Chucking apples, hang on. Everybody watch. It was definitely before the tiger blood thing. Interesting. Managed to miss that trend? Oh, darn. Shucks. Maybe you can catch it on its second round. You'll be fine, probably. You remember someone you follow on Blue Sky going, my young nephew's really smart. So I told him adults have 33 teeth, but I only have 29 because you had root canals. And it was fun watching the gears in his head trying to figure it out. What happened to the teeth? I mean, you can have a root canal and they can save the tooth. You can still have the tooth. It's just not like a, living nerve or whatever. But I guess I have 32 teeth because one of my baby teeth never dislodged itself. I think it's I think it was this side. And I think I never had a permanent tooth underneath it to push it out. And so I had just my normal baby tooth there for a long, long time until finally it was just like I wasn't made to last for 40 years. And then I did have to have it extracted. I have an implant drilled into my jawbone. But I don't win. Also, I don't think I've had my wisdom teeth removed. I don't think anytime they do the x-rays, they're like, nah, you're not that wise. Okay. Oh, you said 33 because you don't remember the real number. Excellent. Neither do I. Clearly. Oh, Bex just checked. It's 32, which does make sense that it would be an even number. Like, now that I think about it. We're like pretty symmetrical beings. But, good to know. Average 32 permanent teeth. I am below average. Below average teeth. Shayna Sharp. Any other Gabby's Dollhouse ones I want to do? So there is, I haven't done Carlita either. I've done Carlita as a request on this channel, but not as like a full. I don't know. It was a pretty fast request. I forget who requested it too, but we did have that a while back. Where's the Carlita picture? There it is. Okay. So this is Carlita. She's obviously a car. Let me see. Where's the Carlita picture? It might be in the Discord. In balloon pics. Looking for Carlita. Not in there. What if I just searched for car? Some great balloons, but I don't think I got the Carlita picture in the Discord. It's probably on my phone. And unfortunately, I don't think I can just search my phone for Carlita balloon. That would make too much sense. What if I just search? Mentions of Carlita. Okay, it looks like February of 24 was the last time it was requested. So it's probably when it was made. October. Okay. Ah, there it is. February 29th, 2024. It's not the cutest. It's okay cute, but I could do better. I could do better. Okay, wisdom teeth are not part of the basic set of 32. So they're like extra teeth. So that's why when we say average number of teeth. Wait, but how many people get wisdom teeth? Like, how common is that? I'm so curious. 19 cavities, 22 teeth pulled. Your baby teeth just didn't want to come out. Oh no. I can see why you might have some like dental trauma. A root canal, wisdom teeth removed, and braces. Brush your teeth and floss. Saves money and pain. That it does. My goodness. But I mean, I don't think that brushing your teeth or flossing had anything to do with the pulling. Ugh. Yikes. Okay, so everyone has wisdom teeth. They don't always emerge. But we all have them. But then K-pop says not everyone has them. So what is the wisdom behind these teeth? If that's what they really are. Watching you. Okay, I'm going to try and do a fast version of a better Carlita. I think I can do it. I think I'm up to the Carlita challenge. In the next 15 minutes? Yeah, 15 minutes making a balloon. You know me. This isn't the right color, though. This is too normal purple. I need actually that, what's it called? Wild Orchid. That's the color I need, I think. I don't have 160 in it. Oh, no, I don't know. This might be too pink. Ooh. Like, if we had to choose, I think this one's probably the closer one, but also if you just looked at it, you'd say purple. You wouldn't say pink. And this color might be a little more pink. I don't know. What do you think, chat? Oh, ironically, you have no issue with the dentist. Wonderful. Your wisdom teeth came in literally sideways. They're like, is this how we do it? Yeah? They're like, oh, no. Well, Ms. Bex, I don't know how to break this to you, but we've looked at your x-rays and it appears you have dum-dum teeth. Yeah, real dum-dums. They don't even remember which way's up or which way's down. One wisdom tooth sideways and body checked its neighbor. If I'm going down, we're both going down. Wow. This is all good to know. Once you learn to deal with the visit and kept everything else clean, it's actually pretty casual. Yeah, it's not so bad once you figure it out. But as a kid, it's tricky. I realized that trying to, like, teach my son all of, like, the dental things. I'm like, it is hard to make sure. How do you explain to someone how to floss when, you know? Like, you can't get into their mouth and do it for them. We all have 4 wisdom teeth. We don't all have them erupt. We have a couple sideways ones, too. Interesting. But wait, like all or like some people, like most, but some people don't? Because, like, yeah, what is it truly we all have 4 wisdom teeth? Your parents bribed you with Lego. As an adult, you realize it wasn't Lego because Lego was expensive. It was Mega Bloks. They bought your silence with fake Lego rhinestones. I hope you went in with a hammer and purposefully destroyed all that work. You still have the Lego. The Lego? You mean the proof of fraud? Okay. Parents think they can get away with anything. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the Lego in quotes. My goodness. Well, so we start with this. Looks great. No notes. This is good color for the inside upholstery. Okay. So, the tricky part is that racing stripe down her front. I could do just a marker there. Might be what I end up doing. Lego. Ah! Oh my gosh, Legos. Oh my goodness. Ah, you pick anything you want, not that one. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you make promises to kids. Hey, Madamito, what? Welcome. Hello, oh my my goodness, you brought in a lot of friends. Hello, how are you? Oh, hi. Oh, friends, we raided into Madame Mito's stream a little while ago. I don't know where I don't think I still have the little me that I made. That was the cutest thing, though. Oh, rats. Okay, I can find the clip though. I feel like. Hi, how are you? Welcome, friends. Madame Mito is just like the cutest of art streamers. You should see the lights in the eyes of the character. Just a fun little community. And look it! They all posted this nice little raid message. It makes me so happy. Hello, how are you doing? RC's very excited. Mito raid. Hi, Valkyries 2-in-1. Shrimp bagal. Hello. Sunil, Zintaus. Yeah, I gotta mark it up. That's what I'm probably gonna end up doing. Malden, hi. Hi, how you doing, Toesman? Sanaya Art, good to see you, Team at Town. Hi, Tibsy. Ardana Vi Valkyria, hello. Oh, Madame Mito, I'm doing so well. Thank you. Just brought such a smile to my face. Hey, you are our first raid of the stream. I would love to make a lightsaber for you. That's what we do for our raiders. What are your 2 favorite colors in the world today? I have difficulty, like choosing a color that's forever my favorite. So phrasing it as today sometimes helps me. What's your favorite color today? Ooh, you love green. Oh, I know. You like that kind of like muted green, right? That like more desaturated. I'm going to go with two shades of green. Go with this one and this one. Double green for you. Look at that. Fantastic. Welcome. Hi. So if you are new here and you're like, well, we just came here because Madame said so. Hi, my name is Shayna Sharp, and I am a professional balloon artist. I am the best balloon artist in my mind or in the world, depending on, I don't know, as far as you know, how many balloon artists do you know? Are they better than me? Are they better than me? Okay. This is a nice muted green, lovely color. I normally stream with my husband, Mr. SharpBalloons. He had to run because we just got our sweet little kitty buddies went in for their neutering appointment today. So they have to be picked up from the doctor's office. Poor little traumatized boys. So he's not joining me right now, but normally he's with me. We stream on Mondays and Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Pacific, and we also stream Thursday night at 9 p.m. Pacific, where we do a little bit of a variety show. My husband and I are both comedy improvisers, and we basically do a bunch of silly improv games and balloon art. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend you come check it out sometime. Hi! Oh my gosh! How we doing? Look at all these new friends we're making. I love it. Okay. The only person you've seen that does balloon art. Well, then I'm the best person who ever does balloon art 2-in-1. Don't. Until you have it proved to you otherwise, I'm the greatest. Certainly the most confident. I've been doing it for 19 years now. And, yeah, I have not found anything I'm better at, so we're going to stick with this. Let's go over here and write upon the lightsaber. We're going to write Madame Mito. Thank you so much. Okay. We're generally speaking a very chatty stream on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then our Thursday show, we tend not to interact with chat so much. Oh, but we do have a, well, here, let me do this first. One thing at a time, ADHD. Chill out. Hey, Madame Mito, thank you so much for raiding your community over here. I have you written upon the raid lightsaber. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, lady, that doesn't look like a lightsaber. And you're right, it doesn't look like a lightsaber, but it does sound like one. What? It really does make that noise. I know that I could easily have a button off camera that makes the noise, but this is easier for me to just make the balloon that makes the noise. Very popular at kids' birthday parties. It's so good to... I know, B.O.B. What? Can I call you Bob? Is that what I'm supposed to do? What is happening? Yes. It's... So basically, brief little clown physics lesson. This balloon... So you see how the blade is split in two? This space in between allows the balloons to kind of like bonk into one another as the air that's moving very quickly between this kind of like sucks them together, and then when they hit each other, they bounce apart. So when a balloon hits another balloon, it sounds like this. Like bink, bink, bink. But when it happens really fast, it's... Because bink plus bink plus bink equals brrr. And that's the kind of math that helped me get my high school diploma. And no further! Hello. I'm so delighted that you're here. I actually am going to wrap up stream pretty soon because I've got to go pick up my son from school. Normally my husband does this, but again, he's off collecting the adorable kitty boys. Here are our kitty boys. Let's see. We don't need to be looking at... Oh, anybody here a fan of, like, Gabby's Dollhouse? If you have kids, by the way, anyone who's watching, if you have kids or, like, nieces, nephews, neighborhood kids you are aware of, I do have a YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/SharpBalloons, and it's where my husband and I do our live weekly kids stream. Every Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific, we are live streaming a family-friendly balloon art and comedy show, and that has been a lot of fun. We kind of just started that. This week will be episode number 4. So, you know, I know nobody likes to, like, open up another platform and follow someone on another platform while they're watching on the first one, and it's, so much is happening, and also, have you joined the Discord? It's a lot. It's a lot. But I really have a very short time to make this sort of a pitch to you. So anyway, there's the Discord. This is where you go if you're a subscriber. You can make a request for a balloon. We spin a wheel of requests, and we make 2 random requests from our subscribers on every Thursday night show. And, yeah, it's super cool and fun. And, another friend! I love new friends. And we're going to be on the front page on Thursday, the 23rd of October. So that is going to be our normal-ish time. Normally we stream at 9 p.m. on Thursdays. Well, the window is 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. We don't normally stay up that late. But we'll be doing a supersized show to capitalize on the front page shenanigans. Anyone going to be at TwitchCon in San Diego? TwitchCon? I will be for just Saturday. Saturday only, the 18th, Mr. Sharp and I will be in Artist Alley. They have a special stage set up. And I believe like 3 to 4 p.m. we'll be passing out a bunch of balloons in like the Twitch event colors and doing some fun balloon tricks on the stage and then leaving. The kids stream, thank you, Raiju, is on YouTube. Have you heard of that? youtube.com/SharpBalloons. Maybe, do we have like a command for that? We might. I don't know. Anyway, it's up there. youtube.com/SharpBalloons. There it is. Oh no! What is it, RC? Are you okay? Hugs. Oh, I do love getting hugs. Thank you. So anyway, that's the kind of stuff we do. It is 1, and I do need to start wrapping it up because in like 20 minutes, they're going to push my kid out of a gate, and he's going to be like, Where is my mother? Normally, I can hear her from a very far distance. She's not here. To flavor. Oh, Power Wash Simulator 2 drops on the 23rd. Okay, whole new stream. I'm going to do power washing only on the front page. That would be very weird. And yet, also maybe a bit intriguing. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Anyway, friends, it's been so lovely to meet so many new friends. Thank you for having that nice, like, humanizing lightly political. I don't know, was it lightly political? I don't know. We talk politics sometimes here. We're bleeding heart, leftists, extremists. I don't know how extreme we are. It feels like we're being categorized as such. But we're just parents and artists, and we're trying to live our life and not deny basic human rights to other people. Shouldn't be that hard. Shouldn't be that hard. It's that hard. So anyway, if you also feel like the world has gone insane and you want to just like get a quick vibe check and make sure you're not the only one seeing that, no, we see it too. It's bonkers. It's surreal. And good luck to us all. And in these moments of upheaval and strife, we still deserve community and joy. And balloon art is that for me. It is temporary by its very nature. It is not made to last forever. It is made for the moment. It's a very mindful art form. Just funny how scatterbrained I am. Another friend! I love it! I don't have a lot of those in real life, so as many of those little digital friends I can collect. Gotta catch them all, right, Meowth? Wait, you're not Meowth? It's definitely a Meowth knockoff, though, if you've seen Gabby's Dollhouse. Anyway, I am gonna try and figure out a good raid to take you guys to visit someplace next. But thank you so much, Madame Mito, for the. Where's my? Hang on, maybe I can find the Madame Mito clip that I did from when we made the Madame Mito balloon, because that was fun. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go through here. It's gonna be so obvious. Right. How about clipped recently? Can I sort by newest first? Okay, that should be good. There it is. I got it. Share. Wait, no, let's just watch it. Can I do that? Wait, okay. That's me. That's me being annoying. It's like my thing. You heard of someone else being annoying? How dare they? That's my thing. Okay, cancel, shoot. And you found someone else being bad at tech? That's my thing! It's gonna be this. Turn it up. Yeah! Okay, I can do this. I know how to do this. There we go. We don't need to see all these weird little ads and stuff. This is the... Oh, in the bottom corner there, you can see the little bean that Madame Mito made of me after we raided in. So this is my response.
Madame Mito made this adorable illustration.
Very adorable.
Of my emote self as a little bean in a red polka dotted bean wrap. A bean wrap! And we have recreated it out of balloons. We put it on a flower. Ow! Thank you, Madame Mito. You're so sweet, so kind.
I was so welcomed. Yeah. Madame Mito. Thank you. I love it. I love that you brought your community over here, too. How's that? Feels good. Thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. If I don't see you, if I don't see you ever again, gosh, I hope you have a great life. I really do. I hope you find all you're looking for, and I hope you can help the people around you. And if I'm going to see you on Thursday, cool, I'll see you Thursday. If you are a subscribers, head to the Discord, make your requests, okay? This is a really boring show if the wheel has like 3 options on it. We need your ideas. I'm great at making balloons. I'm terrible at making decisions. So please head over there and do my job for me. Okay, thanks. Bye. And we'll be so grateful. I mean, we're already operating from a baseline of gratitude that is like boom through the roof, because we wouldn't even exist without our subscribers. But every little way that we can do you a solid by making a balloon for you. We will do this. Hitachi Johnson, good to see you. Oh my goodness, look at all these great names. Oh, so cute! Yay! I'm done. K-pop fan
KP0PF4NMOM gifted a Tier 1 sub to Madam Mito.
Yeah, she did.
They have given 156 gift subs in the channel.
Yeah, they have. What? You're incredible. Thank you, K-pop fan mom. Hope the kitties recover quickly. I do too. The sweetest little boys, and they're just always so delightful and jumping around, and I'm like, are they gonna be... This is, like, they've never been away from us or at overnight at a vet. Like, they've been to the vet, but it's always been, like, a quick visit. This is a big deal. Anyway, let's raid over. Let's go see 9.5. Oh, you're so welcome, Madam Mito. Thank you. Thank you for... I don't know, reaffirming what I think is the best thing about Twitch, which is these little moments where our communities can, like, reach out and touch one another and spread lightheartedness and good feelings. So thank you. I have received your good feelings, and I send some back to you. And, oh, you're going to love this next place because we are rating over to 9.5. 9.5 is, I can talk and type at the same time, but the only thing I can talk about is what the thing I am typing is. No, I couldn't. 5, I can't type and talk. It's impossible. 9.5, boom. Yeah, there it is. Oh, no, wait, shoot, rain. We don't recognize the command rain. I feel like an ancient human. /rain. No, /rain. Nuts, it's not working. 9.5. Okay, 9.5 is like me, a theater kid, right? Who then just like grew up to be an awkward adult. She's also a mother. She's also a small business owner. Her arts and her creativity are mostly in the fiber arts. So like crocheting, but she's also dabbled in the arts of balloons. She was a guest on my stream. I was a guest on hers. We have very similar vibes, similar energy, and she's also one of the most amazing charity streamers that you can find. There's just like a genuine drive to make the world a better place. You don't ever have to be like, I don't know if anybody like watches a charity stream and is like, yeah, but are you really a good person? I don't ever have to worry about that when I watch 9.5. I'm like, she's doing it for the kids or for the restaurant workers, which is one of her special focuses, which heck yeah, service industry. Let's give it up where it is deserved. Sweet Streams K-pop by RC. Hitachi, nice to meet you. I'm so delighted for all the friends we made. Tuttle, Ice Hexa, Sanaya Art, Tima Town, Valkyries, Tibsy. Yay! Oh, new friends! I hope I see you guys again. Remember, our next show is going to be tomorrow at 4 p.m. on YouTube, but we don't stream that one on Twitch. It's a kids show. And then Thursday night at 9 p.m. And if that's a little late for you, then Monday and Tuesday of every week, it's 11 a.m. Pacific time. Bye, friends. Say hi to 9.5 for us. Bye.